What's going on, movie fans? It is I, Plymouth Jones, aka the comedy nerd of ScrewUp TV, here to give you a movie review. Today we're gonna check out Saban's Power Rangers. What? Power Rangers? Yes, I said it. Go Power Rangers. Now me, I don't know about you guys, but I was a huge fan of the Power Rangers growing up. So when they first announced it, I was like, I want to get excited, but Hollywood has such a track record of ruining franchises and made it really hard for me to get excited, especially because the Power Rangers is something really hard to do good, because when you go back and look back at it, it's kind of cheesy.
It's time for molecular transmutation. Triceratops!
You know, I don't take anything away from my seven-year-old self. There was no internet, so cheesy was cool back then. We just didn't know it was cheesy. It was 90s. When the first trailer dropped, I was like, okay, I like this. I like where it's going, but I'm not gonna get excited. I'm not gonna get excited because anybody can cut together a cool trailer. And as time went on and more trailers and pieces and snippets were dropping, I was like, dang, this looks like it might not be that bad, you know? And it wasn't that bad. It was actually a pretty good movie. I enjoyed myself watching the movie. When I first walked in there, you know, I had my expectations lowered. I was like, this is not gonna be a Hollywood, an Oscar contender, but I just needed to entertain me. And the first shot of the movie had me like, I'm in. I'm on board. The first frame, I was like, this is what we needed. You feel? So I'm sitting there looking at the screen. I'm like, okay, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is brilliant. This is amazing. I love it so much. You see this? It's my favorite movie ever. It's brilliant, and it was. It was brilliant. I was like, this might be the best Power Rangers ever. Yeah. And that's not even hard, because all you got to do is beat Ivan Ooze and the Turbo movie. The Turbo movie? Are you serious? Get that out of my head. Anyway, so as the movie's going on, I'm like, wow, they're hitting all the right notes, the pacing is on, and the character introductions were brilliant. They could have really boxed the characters, because all a Power Rangers movie essentially has to do is do some cool fight scenes, some cool Zords and stuff, and that's it. They can throw away all that character stuff out the window, and people like me will still eat it all up. But they didn't. They took their time on it, and I was like, wow, they're really developing these likable characters, and I was all for it. One thing they did right was Rita Repulsa. Grow, make my monster grow. She was terrifying. She was creepy. Now I hear a lot of people bashing on her saying, oh no, she was in a different movie. Oh no, she was overacting. She's an alien, okay? She's an alien who's been buried under the ground for eons, all right? She might be a little crazy, all right? I was with it. I was like, hey man, I don't want to mess with her. If I saw her, I'd be freaked out. If she was that, you know, that was kind of homage to the original Rita Repulsa, who was over the top. Was Elizabeth Banks over the top? Kind of, but she needed to be what I feel right where she was. So, grade A for me. A lot of cool nostalgia, little Easter eggs for people like me, where I was like, man, wow, they really went all out for this, you know? From Angel Grove having the exact same like logo as Angel Grove from the original one. You know, just the names, Jason, Trini, Zach, Billy, Kimberly. I'm like, I am all in for this movie. Now, the thing that keeps this from being a perfect movie, this movie did everything right that it was supposed to fail on. And the stuff it was supposed to succeed in, it was cool. It was cool. When they finally got around the morphing, I was like, man, finally. And I felt like, did they run out of money at the end of this movie? It was a lot of quick shots. You never really got a full appreciation of their suits, of the Zords. You don't even get to see their Zords. You don't even get to see their Zords one-on-one. They just kind of pop out from the day and you just have to accept it. We don't get any cool Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Triceratops, Saber-toothed Tiger, Tyrannosaurus. We got no love for the Zords. None of, well, Billy, because you are 3 times as smart as the rest of your team, you get a Triceratops. And Zach, I bestow upon you the mighty Mastodon. And Kimberly, you get the graceful pterodactyl. We got none of that. We just saw a bunch of robots run out there. I was like, is this a Transformers movie? And I had to kind of guess. I think I see a Triceratops. There's a flying one. I'm assuming that's a pterodactyl. I obviously see the T-Rex. But the saber-tooth tiger, like, come on. Slow down. I also wasn't a fan of the soundtrack. They really kind of dropped the ball on that one. Really dropped the ball on it. Even at a point where they try to give us a little bit of nostalgia, they put it in the wrong place. They messed there. I hated the soundtrack. They need to fire that guy or teach him how to score a movie. Other than that, I was like, you know what? They hit everything right. They did a perfect setup for what's supposed to be a huge franchise. And again, if this franchise pans out, this might be the perfect first movie because they spent so much time in character development. They have to do almost none of that for the next ones, except for the next one, which, spoiler alert, no spoiler alert, I'm not gonna say anything. But they gotta do character development on somebody else. So at the end of the day, I gotta give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. A lot of fun, a lot of cool stuff happening there. A lot of fun going to the movie, seeing the action. It's at the end. I enjoyed it more the second time than the first time because I was kind of let down the first time. And so my expectations were even lower going into the second time for the end stuff. And I enjoyed it more, you know, because I knew what was coming. Great movie. I recommend it. If you're a Power Rangers fan, this is the best Power Rangers movie to ever be on screen. Ever. 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 You guys can follow me at Plymouth Jones. I'm the comedy nerd. Follow me on ScrewUp TV. We do a whole bunch of sketches for you guys. We're funny. We're funny. If you're in the Charlotte area, come check me out. I do comedy out here. If you're in the LA area, check us out. We're all over the place. See ya.